Hey troops, Zendor here, back again for another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. We are back for some more Genshin Impact. I have been really excited for this one because, well, we've got a couple characters coming back in the banners. Excuse me. Set Lolly. My tail is peeking above my screen, so I'm gonna have to scroll back. Hopefully that works. But yes, Lolly is back, and we've got Sandrone. I know that a lot of people have been excited for her. I think I may skip her because, again, Sitlali is back and Columbina is coming in the next, not update, but wave. So, yeah. I'm gonna be out of Primo Gems by the end of this, by the end of this month. Good news is, it is July 1st, so that means, shoot, I forget what those spheres are called all of a sudden. The special wishes. I forget what they're called. But yeah. We get 5 of those for free! Yay! Well, I guess not free. You gotta spend some in-game currency, but it refreshes! But yeah. Let's get started. I am really excited for this update's story quest. Like, it looks insane. Oh. Guess they had some additional updates or something. Yeah, I was planning on starting stream a little earlier, but when I went to grab my mail, there was an ant nest inside of it. Like, not a bunch of dirt or anything, just a bunch of sugar ants with their eggs inside of it. Ugh. I had to go through and shake them out and even had to open some of the envelopes to empty out the envelopes. Because some of them were inside the envelopes. It was annoying. Speaking of annoying, I really need to figure out how to patch that.
Alien Film Festival should be happening over in Fontaine right now. Wonder if our friends at Musketeer Pictures are taking part. Let's head over and check it out. Maybe there's even...
Oh. I interrupted her. Oh boy. That is a mess of a piano. But it looks elegant in a way. Okay. Ha. Interesting fish. Wait. Okay. When we look up at the moon. Oh. Okay, no, this is just exploration scores. Okay. Which is Revelation. Definitely doing that for Yamiko. Setlali! And Sandrone. Huh? Ganyu's back on here. I might have to... I haven't been having any luck figuring out like how to improve in the Imaginarium Theater, but maybe that'll change at some point.
If you ever find your...
Hmm. Honestly, if I were to go for any of them, increasing the wielding character's elemental skill damage by 12%, as well as their stellar conduct damage. I don't know. Wait. Okay, so that doesn't actually tell me how many constellations I have of her.
I can help you out.
I have, yep, one constellation. What does Fox's Mooncall do? Start at Sesho Sakura starts at level 2 when created. Their max level is increased to 4, and their attack range is increased by 60%. Hey, Wilbur! It's going good? When I grabbed my mail, there was an ant nest inside of it, so had to clear them out. That took a while, so I'm a little late from when I wanted to start streaming, but yep, I'm here. How about you? How are you doing? I am talking, right? Yep, I am unmuted. What about Chi-Chi? What do I get from her? No. In all reality, those two are the only ones that I'm interested in when it comes to this update. So I'll confirm selection for her. Not that I plan on pulling it. I am way more interested in getting Sitlali and Columbina. Those two are my main two right now. So. Just got your bottom wisdom teeth removed? Okay. I've gotten all of mine removed at this point, although the dentists are really confused about my back right, not my back left tooth, because it's not a wisdom tooth, but it keeps on moving around like one. But 2 hours ago, oh boy. Does that mean that you are still a little sleepy-eyed from the medication that they gave you? Please tell me that they didn't just pull it out without numbing you up a bit. Please. I would hate to experience that. Oh, I can only get 4. Man! How about over here? Oh, wait. Whoops. I got those backwards. I should have saved up on those. Ah, well. Well, let's go for Sitlali. You got, well, at least you got none. That's good. Yeah, first time I got my top wisdom teeth removed, they put me to sleep. And well, numbing is still considered medicine. Like numbing is still going to be like a type of medicine. So numbing cream insert. Yep. Yeah, that's what they did when they removed my bottom wisdom teeth. Is they numbed the area around them by injecting the gums with a syringe. It was painful when they injected it, but then it felt like nothing when they pulled the teeth out. Like you just felt that they were pulling. But that's it. No pain, no You didn't even know when they removed the tooth. You just knew that they were pulling because your head was getting moved around a little bit. But yeah, hope it went well. And yeah, can't really say much more than that. Okay, I can do this. Oh! Okay. 8 times? Dude! Yikes. That is, either you have an extreme amount of gum sensitivity going on, or that medicine is not very effective. Oh boy. One side of your face just didn't want to get nut. Yeah, apparently. What, is all the blood like going up one side of your face, down the other side of your face, so it's just draining that out of your head? Ay, ay, ay. That is... Well, that is something. Come on, sit lolly. Come on, sit lolly. Oh, still purple. I've been trying to earn up as many Primo Gems as possible, and it's still purple. Well. Hey. Okay, sit lolly, please. I don't want to lose a 50-50. I don't want to lose a 50-50. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
Sweet Lolly, from the Masters of the Night Wind. I have read the stars and seen the future through the obscuring
You believe
smoke.
it was because you got
shall be
an
blessed
oral
with good
biopsy
fortune
last month
and have the aid of powerful
where they
allies
opened
during your
near the
journey.
area of your mouth and...
Allow me
Oh!
to join you.
Oh, so...
Hey, I can be serious, but stop looking at me like that.
So you're saying... Whoo, boy. Yikes. That, yep, that would definitely be a factor. GG, yeah. Woo! Alright. You know what, I'll just skip through it. Oh, and I got a Kale too. Alrighty. So now I just start saving up for the next. Unless I want to get her weapon. That is tempting. Yeah, a lot of cutting. Yeah, yeah, that can't be fun. Alrighty. Oh, right, I forgot to accept this mail. So that's an additional 600 Primo Gems. But luckily should be the end of mouth time. I hope. I know that some people will, if their gums don't heal properly after getting their wisdom teeth removed, it'll cause what's called a dry cavity. And that is, that can cause some problems because food can get in there, bacteria can get in there, and it can cause a gum infection. So, that's an issue for another day? Yeah. But yeah, definitely make sure to keep food clear out of the cavities. Make sure that your gums stay clean and that try to avoid disturbing them as much as possible because you need to be taking care of them. Need to make sure that they are healing properly. And yeah, that way, just make sure that you are healing and don't have any issues with your guns later on. So, yeah. But glad it went well. And yeah, take care. And well, yeah, welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I can select Lolly if I want. Yep. Alright. Lolly! Oh.
Leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go.
Yep. Yep, she's... I love her character. I love her. She... Alright, now I just need to set up her artifacts real quick. I'll work on her later on, but okay, immediate equip because what the heck? All stats good for her. Okay. Okay, 2 stats good for her. Doesn't look like... First time, though, your dentist was horrible at their job? Oy, that's unfortunate. Okay. Looks like it's going to be some time until Lolly's actually ready.
Going into a trance is risky for most people.
So I will put
Don't get any ideas.
Kokomi back. Or not Kokomi, Cookie. They cut the area before they even having all the tools prepared. I am sorry to hear that, Wilbur. That is extremely unprofessional. Like, at least it's not a surgeon doing that. Imagine going in for surgery, they cut you open and realize, ah, shoot, we forgot the clamps. We forgot the organ. At least it's just a dentist, but still, that is extremely irresponsible. Sheesh. I just noticed my, my right horn seems to be going on top of my head, not behind it. Oh well. Oh, shoot. Switch.
Don't tell me they...
Okay. While we are going out... Stitches were horrible? Ah, that's unfortunate. And now what? This is the best team for traveling. Okay. That was annoying. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now, but both yesterday and today, for some reason, it is disconnecting. Why?
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes
Why?
down to is whether you
That
are willing
is-
to put in the time. If you practice, then it's really
I'm not streaming Hightail. I'm streaming Genshin Impact. What the? One moment. All right. I really need to figure this stuff out.
Yourself in a pinch. I'll help you out.
I'm sorry. Where? Stream settings. There we go. Why is it saying hightail? I'm... Gaming. Nope, nope. Genshin Impact. Save. Alright. Hey, you did... Oh, I see. Yeah, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good believing in a God and believing in Jesus. Feeling like there's a purpose in all this. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Wait. Okay, it is showing on the stream. Whoa. Okay, there is a lot of lag moment I step into Fontaine. Sheesh, the music is bugging out.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Oh, it's Yuri and Farina too!
Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Ah, Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well!
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
Yep. And help out too! Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, they making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Hey, Melody! How's it going?
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed.
Yeah, I'm
The film
supposed to be like an
festival
angel
is
dragon
for
sort of
us
thing.
and boosts
That's
brand
the idea of
recognition,
my design.
So I wasn't going to miss out either.
Of course, I say design. This is a custom model or customizable model made by Aziani. So, yeah, wings and horns, all that are just pre-made assets that you can swap around with. But yeah, how are you doing?
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director, Best Costume Design,
Audio cut out?
and Best Camera Operation.
And all good, thank you. That's good to hear. Can't hear me or the game. Hang on. I'm doing good. This is just my second stream on Twitch. So, still trying to figure some stuff out, as you can see by what Wilbur's mentioning above. It seems like YouTube may have lost contact. Oh, I'm here on YouTube. Hang on. Okay. Thank you. Again, it's just a customizable model. If I press 1, you can... Oh, nope. If I press 1, you can kind of see all the different options that scroll through. Aziani, she sells this model on Etsy for $25. So, oh, shoot. So it is nice and affordable, and I think really nice for such a cheap price. I really like it. That worked? Good. Good. Welcome back, Wilbur. Yeah, that was weird. I don't... Yeah. Jinx. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why it cut out for you like that.
Oh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look?
Xavier?
Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
Not Xavier? Yeah.
No. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, We were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there.
Oh
The awe I
no.
felt can scarcely be put to words.
The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Well, that's not Charlotte.
You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself,
Genshin
turned into
Impact.
the perfect shot.
They just updated yesterday, releasing Sandrone, bringing back Setlali, and yeah, we're for. I mean, I guess they kind of spoiled it already. We're going to the moon. If you look at the Genshin Impact trailer, you can see that there's this whole like rocket ship that takes us to the moon, and apparently there's biomes and stuff up there. So I'm really curious what that's going to be like. But yeah, this is Genshin Impact.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad.
I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was
okay.
from to remember them better.
Yeah, Genshin Impact is a gacha game, so it is kind of hard to get into at this point because all the different characters with their different abilities. But I've been playing since it first released, and I've been really enjoying it.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
So the problem isn't that they... And also disturb streamers. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah. So what they're saying right now is that he was planning on making a film, and then instead of sticking to the script, he's now throwing out the script for this beautiful lady that he thinks will be the shining star of his film. During the festival where the film's supposed to debut. Oh my goodness, that is... He's always been such a klutzy character.
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? You might not finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the Two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Chiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support
You're a
Zoe's
movie
decision.
person, okay.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so
What's your favorite
it's not
movie?
too much extra work for me.
My favorite movies have to either be like both. Currently, my housemate and I, we are going through ReZero, the 4th season of ReZero. We just finished Mashal, I believe it's called. And I've also been wanting to watch the next season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. What? Oh, come on, not again. Come on. Stupid, stupid, stupid! Okay, so stream's good, but my desktop disconnected now. Great. Great. Okay. But my internet is up. Why the heck did Genshin time out? That makes no sense. Yeah, ReZero is a pretty good anime. Very graphic though. The main character, Subaru, he dies a lot. And he has this ability that rewinds time every to a certain like quote unquote checkpoint every time he dies. They don't hide how gruesome his deaths are. There's blood, there's gore. Literally in the last episode we watched a woman get severed in half and her intestines spill out. It is a gruesome show. The story is great, but the audience for it cannot be under 18. I would not advise anyone under the age of 18 to watch it. Like, it is that gruesome of a show. Not really that heavy on foul language. They haven't had like any nudity or anything like that. It is just a gruesome, gory show. You've seen the clips? Yeah. It is a great show, but it is gruesome. But yeah. Alright, we are back. We are back. Bringing up the main display again. Okay. If you like horror movies, I'll admit, I'm normally someone who cannot sit through a horror movie. But you might still be... What's going on? Okay. Back to facing. But yeah, you probably would really enjoy ReZero. Okay. So it's not my computer that's timing me out or disconnecting. I'm going to do repair. See if that fixes anything. Oh, and that'll take about 13 minutes. Oh, 12 minutes. Okay, yeah. Alright, 8 minutes, 30 seconds right now. But yeah, what other anime have I recently watched? I haven't watched it yet, but the remake of Spice and Wolf, I do want to watch that. That looked like a good one. I really enjoyed the original Spice and Wolf anime, but one thing that some people noted is that it isn't lore accurate. Speaking of lore accurate, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That was a good one. Again, I cannot sit. Horror movies make me. I'm not a horror person. Like I like Re Zero, but it's not. It's not so much of a horror anime like. Hmm. Okay, it's got its gruesome aspects, but like I cannot sit through horror movies. When I was a kid, I would come up with any excuse possible to get out of the room. My parents tried to do this whole annual tradition for Halloween where we would sit as a family and watch a horror movie. I wanted to go to the bathroom not because I needed to go, but so that I had an excuse to get out of there. I Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. That was a great show. That was a great show. Fairy Tale. That was a fun show. Fairy Tale was a fun show. Some stupid stuff, but a fun show. But yeah, The Conjuring. My friends invited me to go see The Backrooms in theater, and of course, they're friends. I want to hang out with them, so of course I say yes. I was curled up, just gripping my wrists tight because I was so nervous that there was going to be a jump scare around the corner. I was so tense the entire time I was watching that movie. Like, oh. Yeah, but horror movies, not my cup of tea. Oh, great. Now it's saying 9 minutes, so yeah, probably gonna be a bit until we are able to try Genshin Impact again. But yeah, no, I, I don't even, I haven't even touched horror games. I haven't even touched Five Nights at Freddy's. I've watched people play. I've watched clips of people play, and I jump scare from the clips of people playing. I cannot sit through a horror game. I cannot sit through a horror movie without curling up into like the fetal position. I cannot. Do I like TV shows? Uh, we just a few months ago finished this seasons 1 and 2 of a show called Paradise. That was a good show. It's Amazon exclusive, I believe. Outlast Trials. Oh no. That sounds familiar, but why am I terrified by the fact that you're suggesting it? Why am I terrified? Okay, that looks Yeah, no, maybe if I like have a. Do I have any socials? Have I not put them on Twitch yet? I have. Uh, okay, I still need to. I have a Discord and I have an X account. Technically, I have two X accounts but one is inactive. If you want to find me, look for Zen Dawnburst. Not Zendor, Zen Dawnburst. I still need to delete the Zendor Dawnburst account. There's some stuff that I was following that. There's some sort of bug on X. I don't know if it's still happening, where you cannot delete your saved searches. And I was kind of looking at some stuff a few years ago that I didn't want to be looking at anymore. And yeah, I couldn't get rid of it. So anyway, I created a new account. But yeah, there's a lot of chasing and gory. Yeah, yeah. Not surprising. But yeah, I thought I connected them to my Twitch account. Hang on. Do, do, do. My extensions. Oh, nope, that's not it. No. Home. Um. Hmm. All right. So you're saying that you keep on saying that things in all caps, Melody. I keep on thinking that you're really excited about something. But yes. So. Uh, but yeah, I was mentioning Paradise. Paradise was is pretty much like a post-apocalyptic show of sorts after a super volcano goes off, and it's about human civilization inside of a giant city-sized chamber underneath a mountain. Good show. Uh, Another show that we watched was The Expanse, a sci-fi show involving I don't know how many years in the future, but pretty much involving political. My sister was obsessed with Supernatural. Me, I admittedly did not take to it that much. There are some episodes that I liked. I still keep on getting all the behind the scenes blooper videos recommended on my YouTube. But yeah, I don't know, that show didn't really hook me all that much. The Expanse was good. Paradise was good. What other shows have I watched as of late? Mostly I've been watching anime. So, I mean, the Star Wars shows on Disney Plus, but those have kind of been off and on. All right. If this doesn't work, if this doesn't work and I can't continue playing, I'm gonna try opening up the Genshin Discord and seeing what if anyone else is having the same issue. I have it linked on my YouTube. My Discord channel. Man, I really thought that I had added that into. I thought that I had added my X and Discord onto my about. I have not added them there. Okay. Bio, manage social links. Wait. Okay, so I do have my X and my YouTube on my social links. I guess for now. Oh no. You watched it because of boredom but really got into it? Okay. Yeah, I can't figure out how to share my server's link. But if you head over to my YouTube, I should, unless I forgot to add it. Hang on. I may have forgotten to add. Yep, yep, yep. Settings. Nope, nope, nope. All right, I'm just gonna open up my stream real quick. On, yep, I haven't put it in there. Okay. Again, this is my second time streaming on Twitch. Second time using Restream, so I'm still trying to get familiar with stuff. All right, I have put my socials on my YouTube stream. So and I guess real quick, copy. Stream manager. There's my Discord channel. All right, got it in. Yep, yep. It worked, Wilbur. Thank you. I still need to figure out like all the different stuff, like Twitch bots that allow people to share their links and stuff. I still need to set up my about and such, but this will be something that I can. Oh, hey! Thank you, Melody. Alrighty. Hang on. Okay. Let's try this again. Main display. Come on. Reconnection. Reconnection successful. Blah. Okay. So, the moment I get into Genshin, my laptop disconnects. Ah! Okay. Life is... Oh no, we have to... Okay. It's a good thing that they added the new feature that allows you to speed through things.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Right?
I'm guessing.
Yep. Since you're out,
Of course.
I have to
Fontaine
spam through
fashion
this now.
A few new awards.
oh,
Oh, No. Besides,
And yet prop?
but her disposition was simply... You had to be there.
Yes, Evangel.
No,
Da, da,
quite
da,
the
da, da.
opposite. I fear it is.
What did she...
Sadly. Yes, but think about the...
Guess so.
Don't worry, Pine.
Why is Stream Element still saying that I'm playing Hytale?
Proposal, and we support Zob.
Oh, I won't.
I'm all...
Finishing the
The script,
script.
you know, compare.
I agree.
Oops.
True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
Well, leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, that explains the best friend part.
What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course. Wait a second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
Xavier's reaction seems a lot more reasonable now.
Yeah. Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit.
Aw.
I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice.
Are
from
you
the
guys
two of
still
them.
there, or did things disconnect?
Oh? How so?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends. What a wonderful suggestion! That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Well, unfortunately, Columbina already broke that rule.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also not.
How do you, make them into friends without talking to them?
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, big shot?
Ha ha, very funny.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Oh.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while. Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun will do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines?
Great! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevron, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Notcry.
Hmm. Everything's looking... I don't know. Looks like it's created a brand new session. So, I don't know if you guys are still here or not.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment. Not the good kind.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
She doesn't get out much. She doesn't have much experience with people.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you? No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with. That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone. If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
Wait until you find out who she is. Wait, was she the ninth Harbinger? I forget how high up she is.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow, she must have put some effort in that punch.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Shivers?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been...
Hey, Miyoki, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing the new Genshin Impact update. I did have some internet issues, though, so I don't know if the two people that were chatting with me earlier are still here or not, but yeah. Going good, thanks for asking. Goody here. And yeah, just playing the new Genshin Impact update. I got Citlali, finally, so happy to have her. And now I gotta save up for the next banner for Columbina. But she's coming out later this month, so beep.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Go ahead. You can trust these people.
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip. Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
We're going underwater! Who's the new banner, by the way? Well, we have Sitlali coming back. And we have Sandrone. Sandrone is now officially out. And then after the 20 days are up, Columbina and Raiden Shogun. I almost said Raiden May. That's a different game. Columbina and Raiden Shogun will be coming back. But yeah. And then we also have the Heaven-Lit Prophecy for the new witch buffs. You watched the Sandrone quest? Ah. Well. Don't spoil anything for me. Yeah, please. I hope it was good. Columbina coming back, that's great. Yep. And now that I see that I actually have 10 Acquaint Fates, I might as well pull for these two. Hi, Sarah. Or Sarah. I got a gold. What's the gold? I got a gold. What's the gold? Tainari! Okay. And hey, that's even more in-game currency for wishes. But yeah, I want to... you can actually see this party that I have right now. It's almost all Natlinese people except for Cookie Shinobu. I want to build up Sitlali to replace Cookie Shinobu so that it is an all Natlinese team. And then I want to potentially build up Columbina to replace Mavuika here to turn this into a stronger Geo team using the lunar reactions. Yeah. Okay, so not underwater, just simply by boat.
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Paimons were focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Meripede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance.
How's my day been so far? It's been good.
It takes a
Had
crazy
a
amount of
good day
manpower
at
just to
work,
keep
busy
nothing
day
running.
at work, but a good day at work. When I got home and grabbed my mail, there was an ant nest in there. Bunch of ants had brought their eggs into the mailbox and they were just all over the envelopes. I started the stream late because they were I was spending so much time shaking them off and trying to get them off the mail. It was a mess. And then I left the mailbox open to try to incentivize them leaving it because I don't even know why they were in there in the first place. Ants are supposed to they're supposed to like dark, humid areas. A mailbox is not humid. It is dry metal. That's a hassle. Yeah, it was. It was. But yeah. It was a all in all, it's been a good day. I am probably going to be taking a break in about 30 minutes to go get something to eat, though. But, yeah. Outside of that, admittedly, my stream has been disconnecting off and on. I don't know why, because my assumption with Restream is that I stream to Restream, and then Restream streams to two platforms for me. So I don't think it should be taking an excessive or an extra amount of bandwidth for me. But my laptop keeps on disconnecting from the Wi-Fi. So I don't know what's going on. It might just be the router itself that's having a problem and not my computers. But yeah, I've been having some issues over here. But beyond that, it hasn't been a bad day. I can't really be upset over anything, really. It is what it is, and I'm still happy. You never understand bandwidth? Yeah, and I understand bandwidth when you have, like, the more information you have going through something, the more, like, bandwidth, internet can only transmit so much so much information at a time. If you start increasing the amount of information that you're trying to send, the more information that you're sending, the slower that information is going to be sent. Because the router and all that is still trying to transmit all that information at the same time, but it can't do that. It's like saying you can fit 3 cookies. No, not cookies. 3 bricks through a hole at the same time. So you're sending 3 bricks through, but then all of a sudden you're wanting to ship 6 bricks through. But you can still only send 3 bricks through the hole at a time. So that means that you're having to do that 2 times. Twice as long. Now, that's pretty much a simple rundown about how bandwidth and internet service works. It's pretty much, a lot of people compare the transmit of electricity and information like water for a very good reason, because it still acts as a flow. Information is flowing through the bandwidth. Information is flowing through the electrical signals and all that other crazy stuff that we got going on. And that's pretty much how bandwidth works. But, yeah, that just means that when you're trying to stream and play games at the same time, your game's sharing the same bandwidth that your stream's on. I haven't had issues this serious before. At least, let me rephrase that. I haven't had issues this serious since we figured out that we could actually change the settings on the router to make it process faster. So I don't know what's going on. It be what it be.
Oh, Paimon kinda thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Indeed.
Huh, you've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mademoiselles, I've got it!
I almost said there's no mademoiselles here, but the Paimon's here. Mademoiselle. One individual.
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure.
Oh, yes.
But
Okay.
an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
The Wingalet might not be under my command right now.
How would this work as an
It's always
aquarium,
nice
though?
to see her admired.
Do they have tanks inside of this thing?
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
And this is when we get to see Sandrone. I kind of wish that Sandrone should have been part of the next update. Her return shouldn't have needed to be spoiled because she's on the banner. That's my take on it. This should have been a surprise for the fans. Ah, well.
Best of luck.
Oh.
Wow! The Wingalet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Guess not.
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Thank you, thank you, Hoyoverse, for not blowing our ears out.
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for? Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh? Just gonna... One moment. I am just gonna... Open up. I just took a screenshot. Paint. Paste. Wait, no. Oh well. Genshin said lolly pajamas. That reaction. That is funny.
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on. This is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Washington. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time. See, Lolly.
I don't wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Why? You're cute.
Oh, yep. Crystal.
What's wrong with it? It looks cute.
Huh? You think so?
Oh no, the brain thing is still going on.
No, wait, I told you not to say anything.
I didn't.
What was... Oh, his thoughts. I heard his thoughts. How could I forget about that? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, you clearly did.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Yeah, add to read stream block list. No AI ads. Just to make sure, did that actually go through on Twitch too? Nope. Okay, so I'll have to take note for that. Restream does not ban people on other platforms, just on Restream. Well, Cardinal's gone. I guess I can keep them open or keep the Twitch manager open on my phone.
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I
What?
meant to
Why
introduce
is
myself sooner. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, I guess I was just looking straight so much. I thought that my model was in default position. Oh well.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seedlolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like...
Paimon?
Staying aboard the Windowette?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Wow. They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What's that supposed to mean, Paimon?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped.
Oh, that's nice.
Back at the Masters of the Night Wind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Guillotine? Sandrone!
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Awkward!
You're here!
Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Uh-oh.
I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core... it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Oh, what a relief. Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
Ah, so you heard about that.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a,
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
well, Paimon was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah.
Where do I even start?
Ah, Ah, her old body.
Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait. Fontanian Decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules.
I noticed that her old model didn't have gears in her eyes.
Dottore, you bastard. Polonia? Polonia, wake up! Activate! You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question.
Did we win?
Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? A built-in message. Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance?
How does, if the core's severely damaged, how does a reboot happen?
But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin? A stellar linchpin? What's that? You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown.
Yeah, it seems based on the trailer recently that Snezhnaya is full of them.
But in Snezhnaya, or in Ftui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender. The third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin. You knew about the remains? Right, of course. What am I talking to? Yes. The heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, So extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also...
Reconnection successful. I am getting really annoyed by this. I may have to try to figure something out. I don't know.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Elen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that.
It keeps on saying... Stream Element, what is wrong with you? You keep on saying Hightail. I am playing Genshin. Oh, I see. Alright. Maybe that'll fix it. I do see that my stream is... I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out at some point. My goodness.
Yes. Elen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
This gift. You never knew about it?
No, never. Elen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Elen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Elen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
Yep.
No, she's nothing compared to what Elen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top.
You gave the world a second chance. It wasn't a waste.
If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
Kind of curious. Wait. Wait a minute. I might have to do some look at my OBS real at some point. I may accidentally be streaming to Twitch on its own separately. I thought I got rid of all that when I figured out I could use Restream, but I'm noticing that I don't see the Restream thing on the Twitch stream. Maybe that would explain why I'm having issues. Again, I'm new at this, so trying to figure it out.
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we share together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place. Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing? And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater. Oh, right. With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt. Why not apply for authorization then? And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy? No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit,
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
fair.
hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch. So you're exploiting a legal loophole? Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk. Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? You went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show? If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
Oh, she's really mad.
The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least.
Is she jealous?
You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
Sorry, it's kind of complicated.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh, yeah. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right. You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then, I can see the people that need seeing. Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lily?
Huh?
You're fired. She wants to talk to you.
You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
What? This wasn't the Vtuber harbingers.
Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Boy, they are so pushing it hard. They are so pushing it hard.
Not too often. We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but he was concerned about my physical well-being. So he offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
Mental? How about emotional? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, looks like we're at a stopping point, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll be back in a bit. right, we are back. I got some soup. So yeah, hopefully this will. I should be able to play and eat at the same time. So let's begin. Alright, go underwater with Sandrone. Oh. Oh! Those little dragonflies.
Alright, our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna move the, I got some Ritz crackers to go with the soup. I'm gonna move them to a different spot so that it's not next to the microphone.
Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember.
That's how it's done. Okay. Yoink. Do we really want to catch this guy? Okay. I'd be a little terrified of that thing stinging me.
Far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right, I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
That wasn't much of a dive.
That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Sandra?
Hot, hot, hot. Still hot.
Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, it can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Yeah. Sure you don't want to come with us?
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Plus, she probably doesn't want to meet Columbina yet.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's awfully specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Alain? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Probably the latter. Okay. Yep, you're going in the aquarium. You too. And you. 3 crabs for the aquarium. Boy, that ship really is huge.
Xavier, we're back!
Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
What's your take, Detective? Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut.
What does the pocket watch have to do with anything?
Work, everyone.
Phew, finally. Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevron! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevron?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte.
You bet. This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure.
Indeed.
You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
In character.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, she's more familiar with the opera.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot.
Well, now you get to make up for it. Open your eyes.
True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Oh, who aren't finding it fun?
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
I'm so adorable with this.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Did you keep my camera too?
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, Traveler.
What is it?
Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist?
Gladly.
It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands.
Don't let Lolly hear about that part.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin!
Hey!
Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
We'll see. Soft light. Yeah, there's no way to pick that back up, is there? Okay.
Ready.
All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1, action.
This is her homeland. Columbina.
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved. All right, if you're ready, let's go for another take.
Okay.
Miss Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like Sandrone.
Aww. Two days later. In the meantime, we will be filming the entire time. Hey, we got 40 more. Shoot, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to spend some resin real quick. Okay. Now I got that, so I can... Wait. Okay. Want to make sure that I'm getting Kokomi's stuff built up.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing to... Ad Astra Abyss.
Claim all, dispatch. Oh, sorry. Alright, 2 days later. 1, 2, approximately. Between 8 and 10. Whoops. Great. All right, focus mode. Enable. Yep. I just thought, if Columbina is now a moon goddess, that means that her presence is anywhere where there's moonlight. Whoopsie! Sorry, Sandrone. You may have underestimated her abilities.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great!
Okay.
We should get started then.
Oh.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about
The fact
done.
that they didn't have us do the quest of picking up the samples means that's not the important part of this part of the story.
We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? Huh. I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
We also are going to be picking up some more wildlife, aren't we? Or not.
All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
I've done nothing.
It's really coming together.
Oh, is it? Alright. Almost spilled some soup on my lap.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Yeah.
Like it?
Well,
That's fine, I guess. Nothing.
no,
It sounds like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede, and this aquarium will be no more.
Aww.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
well, if you put it like that.
Yeah. That's why you gotta cherish what you can.
The happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is going to be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Exactly.
She got you, Paimon.
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Oh, never mind. I guess she still took that lesson.
Traveler, you're back already?
Hey, she's in her usual attire.
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now. Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh, too late.
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
Good question.
Oh, there's a box over there. You can get in that.
Huh? You expect me to...
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
for the...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Traveler in Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina!
No way.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take.
Hopefully they don't have to move any boxes around.
All right, places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1, action.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke St. Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
Oh, no!
A heart?
Oh, okay. Memory time.
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
Can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut.
Ooh.
That was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip her lid. And not just the one to this box.
Well, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Perfect. That means
I can get out of this box.
Nope.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for.
Good
Got
soup.
that?
Guess she's gonna have to hang in there a little longer.
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
Well, this will give us an opportunity for Sandrone to and Columbina to have to reunite.
Quiet on set! We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
No, 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 not yet, not yet, no, no.
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
What?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far.
She's in one of those boxes.
That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Yeah, that's super
Pretty
satisfying.
clear this time. Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
Oh, the other box.
Right
Okay,
as rain.
that's funny.
Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home. Carving waves.
Oh, higher. Okay.
Alright, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism. The what? Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Ah, okay.
Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
Well, that's cool. Well. Isn't that the house that Elaine? Huh.
So, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful. There's even a garden.
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission.
Those sound like happy memories.
Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end.
Oh.
All right, enough standing around. Let's head inside.
Honestly, they did a pretty good job of preserving this place from the sediments. That was a bad angle. I was trying to look up at the ceiling.
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
Oh, right, Sandrone. I have something to give back to you.
What is it?
Your notebook.
Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you... read the whole thing.
Nope.
Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust.
Yeah.
Old notes. Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Of course, now the OBS and internet seems to be stable. Eh. Oh.
Wait, the people in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing.
I forget which one's supposed to be Elaine. It's been a while.
He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most. Even if just to stop him.
Yeah, she really does have a pretty design. But I'm still going for Columbina. A few old toys that appear to be math-related. There are also some complex mathematical puzzles on the table.
Oh, I played with these when I was little.
Little?
During the first few months after I was created, I mean.
Yeah, I was wondering.
At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah, these don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds?
Sure. You picked the game.
Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Right. Ah, shoot.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice.
Okay.
Well, what did you think of the game?
It was fun.
You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try.
Oh, is this going to become another one of those, we get to visit her very often? Kind of like with Columbina.
This was Elend's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Elend was bedbound.
Not really much room for Polonia.
About mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Elend built.
Oh, how chic!
Elend never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Elend's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well. But as Elend continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Elend's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
A box hidden in a box. Hidden in a box. Hidden in a box. Hidden in a cave. No. Hidden in a house. Hidden in a cave. Hidden underwater.
You gonna open it? It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
I mean, check the letter.
A cube? It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter.
Yeah.
Feel free to go
Letter
through the
first.
rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful. Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants
Aw.
shortly after you were born. You
Wait,
seem
that's
to like
her
these flowers a
current
lot.
attire?
May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh?
Nope.
Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
Are you saying I'm not happy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years.
Her
Am
old
I a genius or
notes.
what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess. Unravel
Oh! That is cute!
no more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Ellen, don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through days like that.
That is a face to be a little embarrassed about, Paimon.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia.
It's okay. We get it, Your Highness.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Guess it's for Polonia.
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that.
Her?
Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the
So she's already heard all this because she was eavesdropping on him this entire time?
This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most, no matter how one looks at it. The heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
Aww.
Oh.
You alright?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place.
Need our help?
No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally? Or...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be, born anew. Or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it.
Yeah?
Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, that ship has sailed.
Sorry?
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time.
Then we'd be honored. And thanks for saying that, Sandrone.
Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Okay, so we're walking.
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Okay. Considering how fast her brain works, that might be crazy.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Huh. Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Understood.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all mirrors? You made it. About time.
Oh,
Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
yep. I thought that's what was going to happen. She mirrors my steps perfectly.
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
How can you have unlimited memory? There is no such thing as unlimited memory.
So you wish me to
There
carry
is,
out a
I
basic
suppose, if she
priority
just keeps
sorting
on compressing
operation.
and compressing and compressing and compressing, but that just makes all the memories blurry.
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It Makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice.
Agreed. I like a bit of creamer in my coffee, but I love the smell of coffee.
I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties.
Hosting tea parties with coffee?
A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose.
I guess just two
that's
separate
just what I'm
instances.
used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
You're bringing your weapon with you?
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Oh. Oh boy.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. something to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Oh. Polonia.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you?
Yeah, but we still don't know what that means.
Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known.
I'm noticing that I have not had an OBS issue in so long. And of course it's now that I don't have people watching me. Ah!
I'm fine. cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
Just now that was...
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
Because of a fear of loss?
I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship. The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
What about now?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced, because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
About your wish?
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Yep, still the same old Sandrone.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Go. Sorry, said Lolly. I think we got you in trouble. That would be funny. Oh. I wonder if this is going to be... Right. Of course, she mentioned that we can play those games again. Of course, that's going to be a permanent dwelling. Or maybe it's part of the event. I don't know.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these
Oh,
souls
yeah.
are no longer complete.
Oh, my, yeah.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart.
I remember that.
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research.
Yep, you're literally sensing dissolved people, said Lottie. Sorry.
Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Breaking free from fate was one of Renee's goals back then.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me,
Oh,
there's
is
no
this what we
obvious answer.
saw in the trailer?
Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, alright. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead.
Yep.
Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But, in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Giving those aquarium tanks a good cleaning up.
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
Alright then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You've got this, Granny Itzley.
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
Why?
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
My goodness. And I think that is a good stopping point. Kale's got a constellation. I am maxing out on Beta's constellation. Tainari got your first constellation. Eddie, no wait, not Eddie, Fremine, and Sarah. Of course, I haven't been using these characters down here, so... But, I do... let's see. I got the web link set up. Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers is considered... What's her talent like? So... Percentile of Elemental Mastery. Interesting. Alright, not sure what this has to do with Lolly. I got Favonius Codex and plenty of sacrificial fragments. Wait. Yeah, okay, there's a Favonius Codex. Looks like the sacrificial fragment is going to be the one that I use. Oh, let's just level her up. Oh. Oh well, she was saying something, but I missed it. uh... Aw. And that's as high as I'm getting her right now. Okay, well, I think that's gonna have to be where I end stream for today. Okay, so next will be or next time I stream, which I think will be next week. I will be finishing the Fontanium film. I may do some of the venue affairs in the meantime. And definitely I'm going to be grinding to build up Sitlali. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, anyway, troops, thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks to both Wilbur and
Exams are
oh, shoot,
straightforward enough. What it
there
really
was one
comes
other
down to
person on
is whether you
YouTube,
are
right?
willing to put in the time. If you study and practice,
Nope,
then
just
it's really
Wilbur.
not all that difficult.
But yeah, thanks to Wilbur and Melody for stopping by earlier on, and thanks for Miyoki for stopping by as well. Pleasure to have you guys over. Hopefully I can figure out why my stream keeps on disconnecting, because that is annoying. So figure out how to get the stream to work without interruption, and oh, that's kind of, I don't know why. I kind of like how my tail's swinging in front of the chat. But yeah, I'll try to figure things out. Anyway, troops, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!